Hello, hello. Welcome to another Collector Fusion, episode 53. Another one.
Another one.
It's not the same one. It's a different one.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still on the first one.
You gotta say another one bites the dust. Another one bites the
That's
dust.
the end of the show. That's JB. Well, you heard it. JB said we're closing the show. See it. Have a good time.
Yeah, we're done. Thank you for coming.
We've officially been doing this a year.
Oh yeah, it's been a year. This is the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we should have done something special. I don't know what, but like
I don't know either.
strippers, blow, something. I don't know. I feel like there's something that should have happened here.
Where's
Strippers and blow seems like a good start.
Oh,
Shipwreck confetti?
she's growing.
Woo!
My camera went blurry. There it is. Little Puppers is growing.
Well, Steve Austin remembered it's the first full year. He's ready. He's got himself a can of beer and everything.
Well, there you go.
I had Keanu Reeves here somewhere. What did I do with him? Let me see.
You keeping him in your basement too, next to Plastic Man?
No, he's right here. Oh, Diamond Select John Wick figure.
I've hit ship on a couple things on Big Bad Toy Store order and a Chosen Prime order, and just haven't got them yet. So I don't have anything to show this week
I do. I got a lot.
other than a growing puppy biting my fingers.
Yeah, I got nothing. I've got nothing new this week. Well, nothing. I mean, nothing I ain't already showed.
I lied. I did get two things this week.
Lying bitch.
I stopped at Ollie's and grabbed a couple of figures. I got King Valkyrie and Zombie Scarlet Witch. That puts me at one piece to finishing Khonshu.
Oh yeah.
I think I need the He Who Remains. That's the head.
Yeah, I haven't finished Khonshu yet. Honestly, just because I don't like that line. I don't like the whole line. I don't like the.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap about the Loki. I don't give a crap about the He Who Remains. I mean, maybe if I found them at Ollie's, I might pick them up. But
that's the only reason I'm picking them up. I mean, if I'm at Ollie's.
Yeah. I've got a couple of, I forget which ones I have. I'm missing like a leg, an arm, and a head for Khonshu is what I'm missing. So
The
whatever
head is
those
You Remains.
figures were the ones I didn't want. So
The one I picked up was the Zombie Scarlet Witch. I didn't want it, but it's got the. I think it's got.
well, see, I like all the zombie ones, so that one I actually did want. So I did pick that one up, and I'm trying to think of what other ones I picked up. I honestly don't even remember all the figures in that wave. But
I picked up some from Ollie's this week.
Jim from The Office is in that wave.
yeah, that's true.
Agent Jim.
I don't think I didn't get him. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what all I bought from that wave. Doesn't matter anyway. It was not an impressive wave.
Yeah, it was pretty lackluster.
Yeah.
Matt's not paying attention, does he?
I am paying attention. We're sitting around. I'm looking down, but I'm like, I'm trying to put a base coat on this motorcycle here that you sent me. The Tiger Force G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah.
Thing. I've been meaning to paint this thing for a while, and so I'm putting a base coat on it so I can start getting it painted up. But
Well, Jared, you got two things. You want to go first? Show off what you got.
I just said the two things I got.
you just told us.
You.
What do you want me to do? Mile them out? They're in the car.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll show off what I've got this week. From Ollie's, I picked this up.
Explain what it is, because we can't see what it is.
The Black Panther. Is that?
You won't get a computer. You keep using your phone.
Is that the reissue one?
Yes, it's the Legacy Collection one.
Yeah.
The
Good
Viper-
figure. I think they did didn't they upgrade the head sculpt on that one, right?
No, they just repainted it. They
use the digital face
Which
tree.
one? Didn't they? I thought they did a done head sculpt on one of them. I don't remember which one.
I think it might have been the Civil War one. I think. Then I got
Civil War one's my favorite Black Panther.
this just yesterday.
Nice.
That Ed McGuinness style Superman.
Yeah. I know y'all said you didn't
Well,
like.
you gotta say what you're getting. Just don't go.
I'm going to.
You're not Vanna White. You gotta talk.
I got a thing.
My sentences. Y'all are finishing my sentences.
I got this thing.
All right. So next is okay. So what I got now, of course, is the Jack specific stuff. It is. Well, let me get both of them out. It is both Shadow and Sonic the Hedgehog. It's from the new Sonic movie.
I've been waiting to see if those would pop up at my local Walmart because I do kind of want to pick those up.
Mm.
I like Sonic. I've always liked Sonic. It's not really my type of thing to collect, but I also do really like those movies. Like those movies were surprisingly good.
Oh man,
They did something too that's like very refreshing in Hollywood. They actually listen to fan feedback.
Yeah.
So that was actually nice, and they fixed the nightmarish Sonic design.
Yep.
and this is the
Yeah,
last.
they're good movies. I'm looking forward to seeing Sonic 3.
And this is the last thing I got. I got this just yesterday in the mail. It is the brand new 85th anniversary Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah, I did get that. It's downstairs. I got that too.
Nice.
I lied again.
I don't know which. Okay, I was wanting to ask y'all and the view-
The neck sucks ass on that figure.
I know. I'm gonna modify it.
People are saying it's the best Venom figure ever. That's what I've heard.
Cause
Is that true?
no, the head doesn't move.
No.
What?
The neck
It
is.
doesn't move.
You can do this,
I wanted
but
to
it can't look up.
I wanted to ask y'all because I'm doing a review tomorrow, but I wanted to give viewers choice and y'all's. Should I review the digital Our Worlds at War Superman?
Yes.
Review that one. Should I review the Jack specific Sonic 3 figure?
I would do the Sonic. I want to see your Sonic review, but do both of them. Don't just do one.
Or should I do Venom?
Yes.
You're
Sonic.
saying all three. Which one?
Yes.
Sonic.
I could do both.
Is my microphone on? Sonic, motherfucker.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, I see. Sid for Life said Sonic, so I guess I'll do Sonic and Shadow.
That's the one. That's the one that a lot of people don't have, and haven't. A lot of they still haven't shown up in all the WalMarts yet. That's one people are going to be the most curious about. There are 5,000 videos on YouTube about that Superman and that Venom. People are going to be more interested in that Sonic figure than they are in those two.
All
Unique
right.
things are what people want to see.
All right, for you, Matt, I will do Sonic. I'll do it in tomorrow. Luckily, I've already got the thumbnail work finished. So,
Yeah, just do that one.
This one's for you, Matt. It's like,
What have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully?
There you go. See?
someone said, Sid for Life said, upload the Sonic one at 3 times speed. If I try going with 3 times speed, it's going to blah, 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 blah.
Dude, I've done that before because I sometimes my videos run long, and so I'll like speed it up. But you can only speed it up like 0.0. I think I can get mine sped up to like 0.075% before it sounds fucking weird.
I think I'll do Sonic as review, but I'll bring Shadow in for like comparison.
Yeah, you need to do both of them. Do Sonic and Shadow.
just
In
do
one
a
video.
review on both figures at the same time.
Yeah.
But they got basically the same bodies, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, last time I did a review of 2 figures, I think I went over 10 minutes. On the last time I did well, no, I'm lying. That was when I did the Cabal 3-pack. I went almost 11 minutes tops, over 10 minutes on that.
So,
So I might do both. I'll probably do both, I guess. I'll do both, even though the packaging on Shadow's damaged. But it's going to get ripped open anyway. Anyway, Y'all got the video link I sent you. I know Matt said he's got it.
I've got it pulled up. We will get there. Chill, man. Slow your roll.
I'm excited, man. I'm pumped. I've been waiting all day for the show tonight. Come on now.
I've been waiting a whole week for this show.
God, just like a child, man.
Well, he is a fetus. So
That's true. He's a fetus.
Hey, we're all children. Come on here. We're
I always forget that. He's like my son's age, man.
we're all children here. We collect toys and we talk about toys. Come on.
I did see people were starting getting the Midnight Suns wave with Blackheart Build-A-Figure wave.
Was that finally starting to show up in stores and stuff?
People were getting it in hand, so I don't
Or
know.
that's just the pre-order shipping?
No clue. I don't have mine yet. I pre-ordered it. I ordered everything except for the Wolverine, because it don't come with Build-A-Figure piece, and I don't need another Wolverine.
Yeah, I know. That was one people were really excited about. I'm like, I don't really care about that figure at all. Like,
No.
First of all, that's a new storyline that I have never read and probably never will. So I don't have any attachment to Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad it's a thing. And it looked like a decent figure, but, you know, like, it doesn't seem like anything I'd give a crap about. Again, I like you. I just have too many Wolverines up there. Like, I don't need another version of a Wolverine from a story I've never even read.
There were several figures in that wave I just don't really care about, but I want the new Blackheart. I don't care about another Moon Knight. I don't care about the third version of the exact same Brother Voodoo.
Yeah.
If he's going to do another Brother Voodoo, do one of those different looks. The Vampire Storm, didn't care about.
I think I'll do Sonic just as it's revealed because a lot of people are doing Shadow reviews. I think I'll do
By the way, this motorcycle
bring Sonic in
is
as
a bitch
Shadow.
because they just press fit this whole damn thing together with just like a handful of metal pegs. So you can't take it apart without risk breaking it.
Yep.
So you have to paint it as is,
Mm-hmm.
which is a bitch. You have to like fucking because I started to try and take it apart, and I thought I found a couple places where I was like, oh, are the screws in here? Oh no, they're not screws. So you just have to paint it like this, which is fucking.
I like the look. I do like the look of this Venom. I just wish he had a different tongue head, like one that wasn't from the Amazon 3-pack.
Them Hills asked anybody read the new Thundercats or Gatchaman comic books. I am not.
No.
The only thing I've been reading, I've been up there before, is the Skybound Transformers.
Like the artwork doesn't even match the head sculpt with the tongue. They don't even match.
Well, the card back is for the animated series.
I know, but it should have been a more accurate tongue head like this compared to this one.
You're talking about a cheap company. They're not going to make new artwork for Venom. They're going to use the Metro card.
But they could.
They already have it made. They're not going to pay an artist for another version.
That's
They
true.
are cheap.
But if they're going to do a Todd McFarlane Venom design head, they should at least do it with the tongue too.
Well, the heads have already been done before. They were just repackaged.
Sure? I heard one with the teeth is brand new. The one that's not on the figure. I heard that one's a brand new head sculpt.
I'll look at it and see, but it looks like one we got before.
Might be. I've heard this. I've seen all the Venom heads. This one looks brand new. The one that's not on the figure. But it might be.
I got gritted teeth Venom.
Gritted,
Let's see.
Gritted teeth.
gritted teeth.
Yes, thank you, Jen. I felt very special. I felt very special this week. I know exactly. I'm just now seeing Jen's comment from like 10 minutes ago, but yes.
Yeah.
It was like I've been watching that dude for so long.
Oh, Toy Ploy. Nice.
Yeah. He liked my video about the scalpers and whatever. I can't remember what I named it.
He subscribed to me way early on.
You called it scalpers versus resellers.
My buddy at the comic book shop, he likes Microman.
Mhm.
And he watched Toy Ploy's like tutorial on how to fix the Microman figures. and we did his tutorial and gave him a shout out. Thank you, and did it. And he commented and subscribed to me way back then.
See, this is exactly what happened with the Conan figure, right? Like I say, I'm happy about something, and Jared's got to come in and go, well, actually, he's been subscribed to me for a long time, and
I'm just saying, he's really cool dude. He's
No.
really nice.
It's okay. Just shit on my dreams. I see how it is.
Well, he found you naturally. Yours is actually bigger kudos because he found yours naturally, and we were doing his tutorial,
No,
repeating his.
I'm still mad about that Conan figure, though.
All right, everybody in the chat, take the vote. Should I open this Superman or review it?
Review it.
How are you going to review it without opening it? What are you going to review it in the box?
No, I always record the packaging part first, then I transition.
Why? That's such a waste of time. The only thing I used to do that, and it was such a waste of time. The only thing I now will review, where I start the review with it still in the box, if it's God damn it.
I got them all. Fired.
If it's something that's old, like when I do any older DCUC or other figures that are no longer made that I still have in the package, I'll start the video with them in the package. I never show me taking them out of the package because that's a waste of fucking time. Nobody gives a shit.
No, I don't. You see my reviews, they just transition to the figure being out of the box.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing with older figures because I appreciate the older packaging and I want people to see what it looks like in the packaging because, you know, it's something that's not on the shelf anymore. But new figures, fuck that shit. Nobody gives a shit about a Marvel Legends package or a fucking McFarlane package.
JB,
I mean,
you can always put it back in the box.
you know this. This packaging is nice though. Come on.
It is. That bubble card stuff may be like an exception. Like when I did my video on Death's Head, right? Like I started the video off with it in the package because it's a really cool package. It's not a typical package. So that's acceptable. But Marvel Legends and McFarlane, dude, nobody gives a fuck about the packaging. Just tear the fucking thing open.
I really like the text spec on the back too.
That's just how I've been doing my channel since I started, like doing the figure in box first, then transition to it being opened and everything.
I know. And if you want to keep doing that, keep doing that. I'm just saying, like, you don't need to. Because nobody really cares about the packaging.
If you're an in-box collector, I could see you caring about the packaging. Like you said, Death's Head packaging. I would be, if I was an in-box collector, I would never open that packaging at all. Like,
Oh,
Death's
yeah.
Why you buy more
You're
and
an
more.
inbox collector.
I said if I was.
I'll take a picture of your figure for you and you can just hold on that and I'll open it up.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely do Sonic as a review tomorrow, and I'll have that uploaded probably about
I need to upload some videos. I got a couple of them that I haven't made go live. Well, they're uploaded. I just need to make them go live. I forgot.
I'll tell you what, whenever I get it uploaded, Matt, I'll send you the link to the video to you.
Okay.
Of the review tomorrow. I'll get it uploaded to you.
I got to
But
get my. I got to get my fucking. Oh, I got something I can show off.
Okay.
Nobody's seen yet. Which is my. You guys have seen it, but that's it.
Okay. Everybody said open it.
I just kicked myself out of the chat. It's not what I meant to do. My custom paint Cyborg Superman.
Which turned out great.
It looked awesome, man. Very nice job.
So I like the way it came out quite a bit, man. It was it's a fun figure to paint because of all the panels and stuff that you can do different things with. Like I'm actually thinking about getting another one just to kind of do up in a different design, just because it's fun to paint. I don't really care about the figure that much, but it's really fun to paint. I got a little bit of blue in his hair. I went ahead and did a little blue dry brush in his hair.
That would, even though it's not Hank Henshaw, that would look really cool on like the Sinestro colors.
Yeah, it's a fun figure to paint. It's a fun figure to paint. I enjoyed painting it a lot. So,
The black and red.
like customizing, man. It's a fun figure.
Yeah,
It's
Cyber
cool.
Superman was a Red Lantern.
No,
Was he a Red Lantern?
no.
Oh, he was with Sinestro. He just red and black.
He was
Okay. Making sure y'all are the comic book history nerds. I don't know.
I was out of comics by that storyline, so I never read it. I was not reading comics anymore. That was what, late 90s? When was that?
I can't remember.
It was that I got out of comics around 94, 95. Because I had been reading comics since 82. And I got out around 94, 95. And so that storyline, I know I did not read. I never read that. It was not a thing when I was still reading comics.
So getting him out of the box, his neck surprisingly is painted. It's not sculpted. Like they didn't sculpt the plastic like they did with the Dark Knight Returns Superman. And his skin tones are not the same. Like the head and the neck and hands don't match.
On the Superman?
Yeah. The head sculpt, skin tone on the head's much darker than the neck and the hands. Eagle's cool though. I do wish the wings were articulated. Kind of like the Spirit's Hawk that came with it. It's not a bad figure. I mean, the head.
I hate that body sculpt for Superman. That's not right at all. Even for the Ed McGuinness style, it's not right. It wasn't right. That body sculpt is not right for any version of Superman.
I wanted to try. Let me see if I have that figure. I was gonna try.
That's why I don't like it.
If I had hot water, I could do it. I was going to try putting this head sculpt on a different Superman body and see how it looks.
That's why you need a blow dryer, dude. That hot water shit takes forever. It works well, but it takes too much fucking prep time. Keep a blow dryer in your fucking room.
Yeah.
You can do shit way fucking quicker.
Look at what I found on my shelf.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is that the that's not, I mean, what's it called? Studio Series or whatever?
The series War for Cybertron.
Yeah. That's one I do kind of want. You mean, you know, everybody knows I don't really collect Transformers, but there are some cool ones out there. I do want one of the, I want to get like the Studio Series from the new movie.
Oh yeah, the Studio Prime.
Which, by the way, I think I'm going to be able to go see the movie a week early. We're having a special showing here next Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Transformers 1, so I'm going to try and go see that. So I might have a review next weekend for the movie a week early.
Sweet.
So.
Yeah, I was going to try. I might do it later, but I'm going to try put head on the Hutch body and see how that looks. Because, I mean, it's not as bulky as this body is, so I want to try and see how that looks together.
Why not do it now? We're right here.
I don't got a hair dryer, and I don't have hot water. You gotta heat up this head.
You don't have a hair dryer, so your wife never dries her hair?
No, I ain't got one in here with me.
Oh, because I'm sure it's hard to walk to somewhere else to get it. It probably is because he's got his pants down with Plastic Man hanging out around there, so he can't really stand up.
And go different body now.
I'll get the head swapped out later, and I'll send you guys the pictures of it.
Here, Matt and I are like messing with toys right now. Like Matt's customizing. He's like, you can't go get like a hair dryer.
Nope, can't do a hair dryer. Hair dryer? What?
I don't use a hair dryer. Last time I
We
used
didn't say you use a hair dryer.
No.
Your wife has a hair dryer there.
No, I use hot water. I don't use a hair dryer.
I use hot water depending on what I need. If I need to really, really get the entire body loose all at once, I use hot water. Otherwise, if I'm just doing a joint or something, I do a hair dryer. If I'm doing a neck peg that doesn't want to come off, head swap, I just use a fucking hair dryer. It's so much easier. I have a hair dryer just for me in this office for nothing but that.
Same. I got one downstairs in my customizing station.
Yeah. Because it's so much easier than busting out the hot water every time.
Superman is cool, but
and plus, too, after you paint, you can't use hot water.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
That would be very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
So
It just feels weird when they start putting the accessories in these wrapped up baggies, like you're getting like leftovers or drugs.
yeah, I know.
I mean, he's a cool looking Superman nonetheless, even though it's not the right body.
I like the coloring on it. I like the coloring on that Superman. I just don't like that body sculpt. I hate that McFarlane's using that body sculpt. It didn't even look right to me for the Dark Knight version of Superman. Dark Knight Returns, like I didn't like that body sculpt then, and then he's been using it for other stuff, and I'm just like, dude, it's not right. Superman's never looked like that.
Yeah.
Like even with, like I said, even with the Dark Knight Returns, like the fucking Mattel one that I have over here, the Mattel DC Multiverse Dark Knight Superman looks way better than the McFarlane one does.
Oh, that's cool. Let me turn the light on.
Yeah, I agree. It's too bulky. It's not right for this look. Honestly, if you like gave him the Hush body, this could be like Batman, Superman, Public Enemies almost. If you get him a silver body.
Let's see.
The forearm over here comes off, and you can undersling his weapon. It attaches the same post. It's like a shockwave arm. Like the arm would transform.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's really cool.
I got DNA Designs upgrade kit for this. I need to install it. This thing is nice.
Silver Life says, I still like that Soups. The Eagle disappoints.
I agree. Silver Life. It is disappointing. Let me see. I might have Eagly, as I call him, over here. Let's see.
This thing is
That's
really
cool. I like that. I like the Gamerverse design, or is that what they call it? Gamerverse, whatever the fuck it's called. Design for Optimus. It's a cool look for him. That's
They
a
had
great looking figure too.
They had two designs for the game. They had two different games. For some reason, the second game they completely changed the design, and it looked terrible compared to this one. This one just looks so good. Why would you change the game model?
I do agree. I like this Eagle a lot better because it's more articulated, the head, legs, and arms compared to this one. This is just a statue. You can't move it or anything.
You get an axe weapon too. Good size axe weapon.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I agree. It wasn't a bad. I mean, I got it on sale, so I wasn't too bad. Someone priced the McFarlane's wrong at my local Walmart, so I picked it up.
Oh, that's cool.
So I got it for like what, $18?
You could have been an asshole after you paid for it, and then then you go back to, oh, by the way, your prices are wrong back there.
No, I didn't say that. I just got it cheap. So.
Oh, well, that's a good problem to have, Quinn. Is it's too busy getting in the shop.
Well, there you go.
I told y'all he was busy. He busy making that dough.
I need to call you, sir, and pay for the bumblebees.
Dude, this looks a lot better. These two together. Tell me in the chat if this does not look better. These two.
Oh, is that the one from what's his face from G.I. Joe?
Yeah, Spirit. Yeah,
Yeah. That is a good looking eagle.
I know.
And it comes with the accessories and everything to do the different wings.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That's good. The axe actually comes apart in the middle, so you can actually slide it through his hand halfway through. Definitely recommend this one. This is nice.
And does anybody really use the digital cards, like the codes, at all?
What?
What digital card code? Oh, I don't, dude. I don't. He's only done that with one wave, right?
No, he does it with all the digital figures.
Which has only been one wave, right?
Has it been one wave,
I
Jared?
think it's only been one wave.
He's done multiple ways, but he does that for an excuse to charge more for the figures.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you get a digital figure if you get all the cards. So we're going to charge you like it's a Build-A-Figure price.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause
And they're not worth
the NFT.
I mean, I could just go on Google right now, find an image of this figure, and I could call it an NFT and say, yeah, look, I got it on my phone, guys. Ugh. I need to move my butt and go to the post office for my friend, for you, my friend.
It's got my biker mask, which it works out good too. I haven't got the. I need to pay for those Bumblebee figures. We can put that in the same shipment. Oh, we do have stuff to talk about.
We do? Oh, we gotta watch. Wait, we gotta watch JB's video first.
Okay.
I got it pulled up here. Let me get it.
Oh, we got some toy news.
We do got some toy news. We gotta watch your video first and judge you for
the decisions you make.
yeah, which are I'm sure crazy. But all right, is this a new intro, by the way?
Yes, this is my,
Okay, I was like, I'm like, I haven't seen this one yet.
yeah.
Which
This,
I love it, by the way. It's a great intro.
thank you, thank you.
I love it.
It took me about a week for me to get this intro made.
Okay, well, you did a good job. I like it. I
Thank
like
you.
it a lot.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
All right. On the channel today, we are counting down the top 5.
Okay, we don't need to hear
Star
you.
Wars. Oh, I hear myself talk.
You can
All right.
do your own
Top
dubbing.
5 Star Wars Black Series.
Number 5. There we go.
Okay, so
Cad Bane.
first of all, no. Why is it auto? Let me get a 1080. I don't know why it was auto defaulting to 780. Do y'all ever have that happen on your videos? You'll be watching something and it defaults to like 720, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And you have to fucking put it like I shoot videos in 4K, and sometimes I'll like go to click on one of my videos to answer comments or something, and it defaults to 720. I'm like, bitch, I did not pay retarded amounts of money for a 4K camera for you to default to 720. Anyway, Cad Bane is a good figure. Would I put it in my top 5? No, but it is a good figure. I do like it.
Queen Comics
Okay, wait. Which Darth Vader is this? Is this the 40th anniversary?
It's Empire Strikes Back, the first one.
Quinn uses those cards, JB, to start his fires.
I read the comment. I chuckled about it.
This is the one that comes with the different heads, right?
No, this is the single carded Empire Strikes Back release.
Oh, okay.
This was actually my very first Star Wars action figure from Black Series.
Is this the one that came on the retro card back that said 40th anniversary?
No, this came
No? Okay.
in just the regular packaging.
Okay. No, good choice. Darth Vader should always be in the top 5. I like that.
Well, I could make him higher because, again, Darth Vader, if I made him any higher, I'm like, yeah, I'd be like everybody else who puts Darth Vader at the rank. I mean,
Oh, because he's usually the best figure, though. Like,
he is. But here's the thing. I brought up this point in the video. I said what would have made him higher is if he came with alternate hands like the vintage figures do. Because he's got the point. Because the vintage figure's got the pointing hand, and it's also got a fisted hand.
yeah.
So I said they need to start including alternate hand some with Darth Vader figures, then I'd rank it higher. But it doesn't. Plus, it is the same body's been reused. It just doesn't have the soft goods on the outside of the armor. It's tucked inside.
Plus, through the War for Cybertron, like Optimus works as it's basically just a Cybertronian Optimus. So
Mm-hmm.
All right, number three. That's a good figure. I do like the Clone Wars looks for them. That's a good figure. That's good. I don't have that one.
You got him at the likeness too to Ian McGregor is spot on. They even nail like the little pimple, the little spot he's got in his head. They even got that. Which I had to give it higher because now I did cut the skirt piece he's got right there. I cut the front of that so he can move his legs forward, so it gives him more articulation.
More what?
Articulation. He can't really kick forward unless you cut that front piece.
Okay, it didn't sound like you said articulation.
Sorry.
Sounded like you said you played with his dick, but I wouldn't.
Sorry.
I heard it too.
but it's a great figure.
Yeah, I like it. So far, look, some of these would not be in my top 5, but they're all good figures. I so far, hey, by the way, so far, this is the best top 5 you've done as far as what I agree with.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because I do like all these figures. These are all great figures.
Mm-hmm. That's number 3.
Let's get forward a bit. Okay, whoa. Don't want to blow our load yet. Number 2. Okay.
GB time codes.
Time codes.
So we've got why am I blanking on his name all of a sudden? Liam Neeson. What the fuck is his name?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Holy shit, I had a brain fart.
I was just like, what?
I mean, look, I like Qui-Gon Jinn a lot. I'm not a big fan of this figure, though, if I'm honest. Like, I don't know what it is. The only decent Qui-Gon Jinn figure I have seen is the one which was the not vintage collection, but the whatever preceded that. They did a Qui-Gon Jinn figure, which I have, which is really good. But I don't know why. I don't know. Qui-Gon Jinn figures have, in my opinion, have not been great. But he's a great character. I love Qui-Gon Jinn. I just haven't liked a lot of the figures.
And I like the likeness too. They really nailed the likeness to Liam Neeson on this figure. This is the 50th anniversary one, and I like it.
What's he doing with his hands?
He's getting ready to masturbate with Plastic Man.
No, my nose is itching. And then that's number 1.
We were talking about Qui-Gon, not you.
Yeah.
Jesus. Talk about sensitive. Okay. No. I'm sorry. No. This is this figure is so boring.
It's not bad. Come on. It's not that bad.
This is your number 1?
This is number 1 for now. I'm getting another Star Wars figure that might.
That is no.
I made it number 1 because I like Darth Sidious.
I like Darth Sidious too, but it's not a good figure at all.
This stream was not family friendly.
It's not.
It's not a bad figure. It is reusing the Luke Skywalker body underneath.
No, it's totally a bad figure. That's the problem. The character's great. I like Darth Sidious. The figure's awful.
Why did you make me do this?
Exactly.
Well, you can't win them all.
Think.
I think I can't win them all.
So I like the Darth Vader's great. I love the Obi-Wan, the Cad Bane. I like this. I don't think they do good Qui-Gon figures because Qui-Gon should be taller than Darth Vader. I'm sorry, he should be. He's a tall dude. He's like 6 foot, whatever the fuck.
Well, the guy that played Vader was 7 foot, so almost 7.
Or at least as tall as Vader.
That's my outro.
And so I like your 3, 4, and 5. I don't agree with the 1 and 2.
Okay.
But that's better than normal.
All right.
That's better than normal. Normally, I don't agree with even 3 of them.
By the way, you can play the music at it. It's quite catchy. The music in the end. You can play it and you won't get copyrighted.
I don't want to. Now I don't want to because you told me to. I don't fucking want to do it.
Okay.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right. I'm sorry, sir.
Emotional, damn it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, where's Boba Fett?
I'm sorry. Andrew.
Where's Mando?
I am sorry.
I will say, here's the thing though, and I will always say, even though I think, and we've talked about this God knows how many times, they just overdo Mandalorians in all of the lines of the Star Wars figures. They've given us too many Mandalorians. However, if I was going to do a top 5 Star Wars Black Series or vintage or whatever, right? There's going to be at least one Mandalorian in there because the whole reason that Boba Fett and then, by relation, every other Mandalorian became as popular as they were had nothing to do with him in those movies. The whole 5 minutes of screen time he had, it had to do with the action figure because Boba Fett looks awesome as an action figure. And by default, so do other Mandalorians. I think they've overdone it. I think they're giving us too many Mandalorians. But I do think you have to have in a top 5 at least one cool-looking Boba Fett or Mando or whichever one's your favorite, because they are really cool-looking characters.
I have Mandalorians, but I was just thinking whenever I was doing some, like, honestly, a lot of people put Boba Fett and Mandalorians in their top 10s or 5s or whatever. I'm like,
and I get it, and it's overdone. I understand. It is totally overdone.
Let me put some characters in that are my personal favorites in my collection. With, yes, Darth Vader has to be in there, because if I didn't do Darth Vader, if I didn't put him on the list, I'd be probably crucified. But
you're contradicting your own statement now.
Yeah, basically. But everybody loves Darth Vader, though. Come on now. But I just wanted to mainly put the figures. I like when I go to mess with my Star Wars stuff. What's the figures?
Toy Games agrees with Matt.
The what?
Toy Games agrees with you.
He agrees with you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, the Mandalorians look fucking cool. I mean, they do. They're cool looking figures. I think they make way too motherfucking many of them nowadays. Like, they really, really do. They need to stop, because it kind of starts to depreciate the brand as far as, like, cool looking Mandalorians. Like, give us a break on those. But, like, yeah, I mean, Mandalorians look awesome. That's why they became popular in the first place. Is because that's why Boba Fett became popular. He was cool looking, and he made a great action figure. Because he sure as shit didn't do anything in the original trilogy. Let's be honest. Let's all be real honest here. Boba Fett was a nothing burger as far as a character in those movies. All he did, his claim to fame is 2 things. Following the Millennium Falcon to Cloud City in Empire, and then dying like a bitch in Empire or in Jedi by accidentally getting hit by a blind Han Solo with some
Matt,
pogo stick.
I'll approve of you doing that.
Like, that's it. Like, he really did nothing in those movies.
So for like, just so you know, Matt has got my approval to do a list of that. I would not argue.
Let's see. What did he say? Matt should make a top 5 JBTM top 5 list. There you go.
I'd approve of it. So, but yeah, I'm glad you like the new intro. That took me about a week to make, and then the outro I did, it took me about almost a month. So,
I like it, and I like that you're playing into the Plastic Man thing, the Plastic Man joke.
Hey, y'all started. I told my wife, they really started as a joke, but now I'm taking it where Plastic Man's now just
there you go
channel.
Yep.
SHP Arts announced a new New York Comic Con exclusive, the Vegito with the transparent blue hair and metallic finish.
I've got the third party Demonical Fit, which it's a great figure. It's a great figure.
It's great stuff, and
the translucent hair is nice, but like if you don't have a light shining through it to really light it up, it's fine. But I feel like if you're going to get a figure like this, you have to have it behind a lighter stone to really light up the hair and everything.
Well, if you have overhead lighting in your cabinets, it picks it up really nice too, though.
That's true.
Like some kind of lighting Matt's got. I just don't have any up here. I got them downstairs.
But
if you had like translucent stuff on some of these lights, that would look pretty cool.
I got 2 figure arts here on display.
And
I got
these pop up today.
Goku with his shocked face. Any married man will make this face every once in a while when the wife comes in angry at him.
Nanimu Studio Zero Set Easy Motion Shadow Monarch. Some T-Rexes.
Why? Okay. Why?
I'm gonna be real honest. I love the Mattel Jurassic Park stuff.
Yeah.
That shit's really good. I wish I had more space because I would love to collect them. I've got a couple of them. I got the T-Rex, and I don't even know what that dinosaur's called, to be honest.
These are smaller scale and hyper articulated, so that they're actually you can use them for like stop motion almost. Like the detail on these paint jobs are incredible.
Jared, Zipperlight's got a question for you.
He's there to take a Plastic Man and turn it into a custom elongated man. I haven't thought about it. I got a elongated man on my shelf already. It's like from the Signature series. It's kind of lame, but that's all they did. Give him was like a long, elongated arm.
I've seen a bunch of people take the Fantastic Four Reed Richards figures, some of those old Toy Biz ones, and make elongated man out of them,
Mm-hmm.
which works really good. Because I think Toy Biz did some really, really cool stuff with their Reed Richards figures that make them great, because they were doing all kinds of stretched arms and stretched torsos and stuff that Hasbro has not given us, that make for, like, whether you want to do an elongated man or a plastic man or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They make for cool options for that stuff.
Yeah.
And those Toy Biz, honestly, those Toy Biz figures are not expensive. You can pick them up all the time on eBay cheap if, like, it's something you want to do just to customize one.
And then these things are gorgeous. They're $70 a piece.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. If you just like dinosaurs, these things are really great to get.
Mm-hmm.
And get the more like blank bodies. We get this. I have no idea what this property is, but it's a badass looking dwarf.
If Toy Gains is still in the chat, you, sir, I've got you back here guarding Plastic Man in his suit. You're his security. You're his detour.
Uh-oh. Yep. Toy Gains, he's got you interacting with Plastic Man.
Oh no!
What you do? What else you doing up there? Yeah, the dwarves look cool.
It's okay. It's JB. It's not like it's a ninja. Then I'd be concerned.
We get the kits for these Rhino and Orc figures, which make them more sci-fi and like instead of fantasy.
See, I got you, man. You back here covering him.
Oh no! These things look really cool. Like you get a kits like that. Upgrade these figures from is it X-Ray makes these?
Is it X-Ray Studios?
Figure not included. It's just gear sets for those. But it's pretty cool. Tactical Rhino. Yeah, Rhino Man. That's awesome.
I did have you, Toy Gains, up in the Castle Grayskull like your intro, but I'm like, let me let the guy out. Let him out for a little.
Oh, this thing popped up. This thing is crazy.
Standing like a monkey.
It looks like something out of one of the Aquaman movies.
Tansy.
It's got mouths on its stomach too.
Toy Gains has got a question for us. He's got a question.
Okay.
Did y'all discuss the Brutal Realm stuff, and are you surprised it funded?
We've been talking about that. We were talking about that last week.
We were. And I do have a little bit of news on that. Like they sent a message out. I don't know if they sent it to backers. I didn't back from their Kickstarter, but let me share that screen. You're driving me crazy, Maisie. She's chewing on a box down here. They sent this out. We're working on the base body to add more details, more mass to the shoulders, square up the pecs a tiny bit, and increase the range of movement on your articulations. The shoulders and the pecs were my issue with them. I thought the shoulders were too small, which they're working on making bigger shoulders, and the shape of the pecs. So it looks like they're addressing both of that.
Oh, nice. I mean, a
And
company that listens?
I would assume that other people had that same feedback. You gotta have big shoulders. When you do big arms, the shoulders being big, you can't have smaller. The shoulders cannot be smaller than the bicep. It needs to be either the same size or have bigger shoulders. So I'm actually really glad they're addressing that. And since we got that pulled up, I did credit. This goes to something along on the Collector Express Discord. There's rumors we're going to get a Marvel vs. Capcom wave from Hasbro.
There was some list that leaked. That had a bunch of names on it from, I'll be honest, I don't remember when it leaked. I saw it like a week or two ago. But yeah.
Gorath and-
Like I know Shuma Gorath is on that list and several other figures. And
on the screen right now.
oh, sorry, I'm not even looking.
He's not paying attention to you guys.
But by the way, I tried to share it on Brian, Yojo Jerk stream the other night, but when that man gets all excited and talks about toys, he doesn't pay attention. Tom McFarlane is going to be soon revealing his Christopher Reeve Superman figure. Very soon.
Toy Gangs ordered the Danzig Crowman. The Crowman's one of the ones that's really nice too. It's very tempting. And I'm going to order through Big Bad Toy Store. I will get a couple of the Bruto figures, but just not. I didn't do the back Kickstarter because I have too many things on pre-order right now.
By the way, Toy Games.
And a new Juggernaut we haven't gotten in a while. The last Juggernaut was that 2-pack, which they reissued.
It's going to be the same Juggernaut with a different paint scheme, which is fine if you don't have a
It
Juggernaut.
would be hilarious if they copied the KO and used the 80th anniversary for the base.
Yeah, they're not going to though. You know they're
I
not.
know. It's like, because it's so much better. It's got better hips. But I would love to have it in like official plastic because the KOs are nice, but the plastics quality is different. You got harder. The softer plastics are too hard, and the hips can get brittle sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've already got Iron Man from Marvel vs. Capcom, so
it makes sense to do like those. It would be nice if they could work out a deal with Capcom to get some of the other characters too that Jada's not done.
I mean, at least
the Darkstalkers and some other Capcom characters like which would be nice.
hopefully they do. It'll be interesting if they do the Capcom characters because it'd be nice to see their take on those characters and how they're done. Unlike we see Jada and Store Collectibles, how they do theirs. It'll be very interesting.
This crazy thing is $132 plus shipping from Must Be. Oh, the mouth and the stomach is articulated. The thing is crazy looking. I have no idea what it is. Stark Toys, San Zero, Father Dragon, Dagon. I'm sorry, no R. Don't know if it's from a video game or some kind of property, but it looks
Dagon?
cool.
You said Dagon?
Dagon.
Dagon? Isn't that a H.P. Lovecraft character? Creature? I think that's an H.P. Lovecraft creature.
It
It's like a sea creature. Dagon is like a sea creature from H.P. Lovecraft, which is cool. Yeah.
Oh, it might be the same company that's done that Cthulhu. They did that a while back.
Yeah, because if it's Dagon, then that's H.P. Lovecraft.
It's probably I would assume it's probably a take on Dagon. But it's cool. I like it. We're getting a Hot Toys, another Iron Man. Comic style Hot Toys Iron Man.
I got old Shadow out.
Beautiful paint. I just don't collect this scale. It looks nice, gorgeous, and we are getting a God Bomber to go with the Power Master Optimus Prime or Inrai, which people should know that was coming. It's going to be an upgrade to the God Armor. So you get the full length. For right now, I've passed on this because I already have a really nice several Power Master Optimus Primes, third party and official. So I don't really need that. Yeah. So Omega was asking, is that movie Shadow?
This is movie Shadow, and I will say, if you find these at your local Walmart, I can already tell you, if I mess with Shadow, pick these up. Pick them up. You definitely need to, especially under $20. I mean, these are great.
Yeah, what's the price point on those? 15 or something?
$15.
Yeah.
Takara is doing another 3-pack with the triple chain.
I mean, you get open hands like the old Toy Biz figures. You get butterfly joints. You do get single jointed elbows and knees, but it's really good articulation on here. And I like how the eyes are like crystal, like they did the Mario figures, but they don't follow you. They just look straight.
We're getting another premium repaints of the mainline figures, and from Takara, we're getting Astro Train, Blitzwing, and Starscream together, and they look gorgeous. This one to me is a little better. The last one was the Autobot set with the Teletran one. It's kind of like the Optimus one. Plus, it's kind of they announced that one, then they announced the Studio Series Optimus. It's like nobody's going to buy that set. You can probably get that set cheap eventually. But all these look great.
It is a kid's toy. Yes. They recommend, let's see, what do they say? Children under 3. They recommend children 4 and up. But yes, it's a kid's toy with
What's the articulation like on it?
22 points of articulation, and buttery smooth. I'm not having any joint issues. There's nothing loose on him. He's just great. And now that I'm messing around with Shadow, I know Sonic is going to be much better. I can't wait to review tomorrow.
We got some more Beast of Mozoic. He's showing off the dragon, which is incredible looking. And some.
It is Jack specific. Yes, it is.
They showed off the mammoths this week too, like the finished product.
Yeah, those are cool, man. I saw those.
Yeah, we've seen some work in progress, but the finished product looks fantastic.
Toy Games has got this one. Homer with his donuts. Same price as the Sonic stuff. I'm telling y'all, most of y'all might think this is silly kids' toys, but this is some good stuff for under $20. Can't beat it.
Anybody that's Yu Yu Hakusho fans, we're getting a Toguro, which looks bad in its full power form. It looks badass. This is the only picture we got so far, just a close-up shot. And that should be a badass figure. Have they done any other characters, SHV arts?
Not that I know of, but I do know a third.
Well, I know third party has.
I don't think they've done a Yu Yu Hakusho figure arts.
With doing the villain first, then it's kind of a different take. You do one of the main villains. First big arc main villain. The show ran for a while, but do a big bad first, then before you're actually doing the main character.
I don't know. I don't know either, Toy Games, how Jets can keep that price point and do really well figures like this. But $15 is certainly a deal for these.
These have popped up, these goblin creatures. I've seen people posting pictures of it coming up and don't know anything about them. If you like the sword and sorcery, they look like they'd be good figures for that. Put the paint down. Pay attention.
I don't have any paint. I'm done.
He's
I got my base coat on.
I'm just messing with the shadow figure. It's really good.
We're at the Revolution Army Sabo from SH Figure Arts. More One Piece figures.
More One Piece.
The jacket is hard plastic.
No.
That is kind of odd.
Should be wired. Should be hard plastic. Oh, wow. We're doing like they did with Gohan. Buy extra figures to get DLC parts for the main character. They did that with Superhero Gohan, where you had to buy 3 figures to get extra parts for the Gohan. It was like, most of them were like $100 a piece.
Well, here's the Cthulhu.
Yeah.
$169.99. We've seen this one before pop up. I don't know if it's currently up for pre-order. So I'd be curious to see when that one comes out. Almost beat. Now these, I don't know if you've been pay attention to these things here. Boss fight, put these up, and these look amazing.
Yeah, those just went up for pre-order last week, right?
Yeah,
We talked about these last week.
but we're talking about them again.
Okay. I was just mentioning it.
But these things are gorgeous. The articulation looks great. You got the diaphragm cuts, butterfly joints, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and everything looks so tight and clean.
I like it when it's tight and clean. It's true.
Somebody play the clip. Tight and clean.
The build on these and the articulation, they've took some time and developed these bodies. It shows that they put a lot of time and effort put on the engineering on these things. This right here, you just troop build this thing here and just have an army of these guys. That looks like the warriors of, if you get some Spartans, you can have them fight these guys.
Yep.
The female astronaut figure, Aaron Lepsy, like the comic artist, he's got his own character called Kit Carter. She's a sci-fi retro like space girl. The suit kind of reminds me of that a lot. And the alternate heads for these alien female warriors, like troop builders, that looks so cool. I'll wait here till it's
Yeah, that's the best looking one right there, because I like the alternate heads, and I like that robot head look. That one right there specifically.
Yeah,
that's the best looking one out of the new figures they've got
coming. And I love the colors. That pearlescent purple, with gold. That looks just so cool. I like those a lot. These things look so good. I'm still curious to see how their Red Sonja is going to turn out.
Yeah, still got another few months to wait, but I'm looking forward to getting mine.
Yeah, the Red Sonja is on a different body from the astronaut. Yeah, the soldier girl.
Yeah.
What's that Garfield thing? They do like a Boss Fight does all kinds of different figures. They do like old style cartoon characters like Garfield and Strawberry Shortcake to like superhero based stuff. JB, what in the world are you doing? He's shoving Plastic Man down his clothes again.
I am hanging on my shirt like a tie.
Uh-huh. But now they got the Popeye figures.
Yeah, I've got Poop Deck Pappy. I don't have Popeye though.
Punch the color of them.
Mm-hmm. Still available to order, and they're not bad figures neither. Like Superman.
We talked about like Toy Games mentioned Brutal Realm, like as we already pulled it up here. They unlocked on their campaign did so well. They unlocked with a female body, which they didn't have anything done yet, so they started sculpting on it. So they're working on that. There's the chrome one that Toy Games ordered. Yeah, they make these shoulders bigger. That would help the look so much. And I'm really glad they did well because I love that alternate head. This thing looks so cool. This is their main villain that got unlocked. It's a prototype of it. Very impressive stuff. I'm ecstatic they actually got this thing to go through. I always get to see like people like these. I like to see independent companies get these things out and doing well like this. Because I hate to see everything just be dominated from just a couple of toy manufacturers.
Looks like Glenn had a question.
I caught this right before the stream. Like, well, we did talk about these guys before, where they're doing these martial arts figures. They're based on loosely based on like martial arts movie characters. You got Bruce Leroy and this is Drunken Master from another show. But do you notice the name?
Yep.
Toa, the Hawk Tua.
Yep. I really, really, really want that Bruce Leroy figure, and I only hope that line is successful enough that it spins off a show enough figure, because that movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. I, as a kid, was obsessed with that movie. To this day, if I watch that movie, I can repeat every line of that movie. JB has no idea what we're talking about because he's a fetus.
What movie is it?
Oh, God damn it. I'm embarrassed. The Last Dragon. It's a movie called The Last Dragon, made by Barry Gordy, starring Timac and I'm blanking on his name. The guy from Briscoe County Jr. plays Sho'nuff.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm blanking on the actor's name, but that movie is such a masterpiece of 80s action and kung fu goodness and blaxploitation, and Vanity's hot as fuck in that movie. And
The Last Dragon. Okay.
Oh my God, it's
okay. I know
it's I love that movie. Look at Vanity. God damn, she's hot.
I know. I have.
Sho'nuff.
I've not seen this. I've watched all of Bruce Lee's movies, but I've never seen this. So
this is Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy. Okay.
His real name is Timac. That's his name, Timac. He's got one name. He's one of those people that only has one name. This is a Barry Gordy production. Phenomenal. It is a phenomenal movie. Kiss my Converse. Fucking love that.
Send me a link, or Jared probably upload it in the chat, a link so I can probably watch this.
Oh, look at that. She's like, you look like a master to me. Uh-huh. Goddamn right. Look at that. He got the glow. He got the glow.
So they're doing an action figure based on him.
Yes.
I pre-ordered it, so got to get more people to go with Bruce Lee.
We gotta have Sho'nuff.
Oh, you gotta have Sho'nuff. Converse and all, man. God.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I would love to see like Jada Toys or another company try to do a Jean-Claude that's not Diamond Select, because at least they'd be able to do better articulation, actually do better sculpting work.
I'm guessing this is based on a Chuck Norris character.
Yeah.
Jack Morris. That name sounds familiar. And I've seen most of
Well, it's
Chuck.
Chuck Norris. It's
Norris,
going to be. They're doing
I know. I've seen
unofficial
Chuck
characters.
Norris's movies. I have most of them. That's
Kickboxing. That's going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, if they're doing those actors, I mean, it's going to be pretty good.
Not sure who this is going to be.
Stromkovic.
Throw the
John-
big-
Maybe that's I bet it's Drago from Rocky.
When do these come out?
But it says pro wrestling. Like that.
Oh, then I don't know.
When
See,
did-
the Hawk Tua, I almost think it's Mr. T. So it's boxing,
That's
Mohawk,
got to be Mr. T.
and that could have the Strong Krovek.
I mean, if they can do really good articulation, these figures prove to be really well, and they nail likenesses best they can.
Well, they
Right.
got to be loosely doing the likenesses because they can get sued doing this too.
Well, I'm just saying, if they were able to get the likeness rights and all that and everything, and their articulation goes well, I mean, these would sell.
Well,
Which from poses, they look like they're really good figures. I definitely look forward to getting them.
They're $44.99 because they're not like
Which is a way better price point than what they were doing.
Mm-hmm. And these come out next year, don't they?
Pre-order open until October 30th, 2024. First quarter 2025.
2025. Okay, so probably the first quarter then of 2025.
What just said first quarter 2025? Did you
Oh,
not listen
I
to
really
me?
just read it off the screen.
And it's even highlighted.
Fetus.
Oh yeah, he's on a phone. He can't see what we're highlighting.
I can see what you're highlighting.
Okay. What is it?
No, I can't see that.
Okay. What is that?
I said I can't see it. I can't see it.
What about this one?
Nope.
But yeah, these this is going to be like exciting brand. But please play through. Give us a show enough. We need a show enough.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is called Screw with JB tonight. This should be the title of the stream tonight.
Fresh Back Monkey Fiction's getting some stuff listed on Amazon. They get their Santa Claus figures listed, and we've been seeing reviews pop up on their like Monster Force, which is exciting. Big Bad Toy Store's been sending some stuff out for people to review.
They're saying early of next month.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to them. I am. And I know
did
they
you
read
guys-
parts.
You
But-
see this part 2 is going to be released this November.
Hmm.
The League of Legends. That was a really good show. It's taken a long time to get season 2, but we're getting it.
Never watched it.
I haven't
Heard
either.
it's good. Heard it's really good.
I haven't watched it either.
Well, there you sit and watch. Watch that.
It's in Japanese.
We get
Some McFarlane news.
by far probably the best looking Robin they've done. I think it's one of the best looking Damians, period. Figures somebody's done, which is surprising coming from McFarlane.
And it's
That
got
is
a
Really good
movable
looking
hat.
figures.
And it's got a hood piece that you can raise up and lower down.
He's doing soft goods. His soft goods are kind of ugly, but he's doing soft goods. He's no longer doing the big chunky plastic capes, which we're getting some more 66 Pac-Man stuff. We're getting Batgirl's motorcycle, which I don't know how she sits on it since she's only got forward motion on her legs.
I think
Oh,
she
you got to sit her side saddle on it.
Huh.
Because he won't give the 6-inch figures hip articulation. So she's got to ride side saddle. Which Did her bike really look that girly?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It had the big magnifying glass looking thing at the front and everything. Yeah.
And like in the lace around like the front shield and the bow on the back.
Hey, it was the 60s. Batgirl had to
It's
kill
just
girls.
bad she can't ride the bike like that. How it's drawn. Just Todd. The DC Collectibles figures that you're reissuing from DC Collectibles of the animated series, just give them that kind of articulation with the hinge out. It don't need to be that hard.
He won't, though. He's not going to give 6-inch figures a lot of articulation. He's going to make it where his 7 inches will have the most articulation, and these will be.
66 Wonder Woman.
Who
That's
is that?
Carter.
Who is that? That's not Lil Carter. It's not
It's
her.
like it's like the Superman they made that time. Like,
That kind of looked like Ben Affleck.
yeah,
If you can't get an actor's likeness rights, do not make the figure.
Yeah.
And we've seen when he gets an actor's likeness rights, like look at Morgan Freeman, Lucius Fox figure. Look at Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam, or Shazam, Zachary Levi. Look at those likenesses compared to these.
Troy Gage said I didn't say that out loud, but I was thinking the damn same thing.
Yeah, it's a man's body.
It's a man, baby.
It's a man. That's a man
The
wearing a
face
wig.
looks like a dude. It looks like a dude.
So it's a she-male. A she-male. I
So
hope
this is not as bad here, the render, than that render, but
we're getting another Batgirl.
of course we just saw the Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Scroll down. What's his name? Oh, Clock King. We get a red suit Batman. Now, that is a really good likeness to Adam West.
Mm-hmm. At this point, though, Todd is running out of ideas of characters to do for this line. I don't know why you would go to the New Adventures animated series Batman, do a couple figures there, then go back to the 60s series.
And then we get another Joker.
Mm.
I don't know why the Joker would bother wear a mask. Since it's clearly the Joker wearing a mask.
Oh, I know, Toy Games. That's what I was talking about with my wife and stuff. I was like, Todd McFarlane and his team needs to nail the Christopher Reeve likeness.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's going to be a fail, because as good as Morgan Freeman's likeness is, Zachary Levi and those others I mentioned, he has nailed Christopher Reeve, which I heard that's why they delayed the figure, because they're trying to get his likeness rights. But where it's supposed to be, because Books A Million has up a link to the website to order the figure, but they do not have images yet. So I've been hearing that the 20th of this month, we will begin to reveal the single carded figure.
I don't have any of these, the Beast Kingdom figures, but they're doing all the Batmans in 8-inch scale.
They look good, but 8 inches is just a little too tall for my liking.
8 inches just too big for you?
Eh.
They will fit. Oh, my Fan Home Batmobile. That's 8-inch scale.
Mm.
Of course, they're not doing
8 inches ain't too big for Jared.
This is
Of
the
course,
level.
they're not doing an Adam West Batman, but my 66 Batmobile is.
I will say this: if Beast Kingdom can get this much detail in their figures, why can't Mezco? Why can't Mezco do it for 6 inches? Like, I'm just saying, this is like Hot Toys quality with the Beast Kingdom figures.
They're $50.
Mm-hmm.
Which ain't bad at all.
No, I was expecting more than that.
Yeah, well, I mean, usually their stuff's pushing $100. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cheaper than a Mayfix. I mean, that's cheaper than a Mayfix.
$50 right there. I don't know what their quality's like, but damn good prices.
I've seen a couple videos of their Superman figures, like
The
the
Superman
Hush.
sucked.
Yeah, I know, like the
Yeah,
Hush
the
Superman,
Superman. I got it.
and their articulation is not good on those. So I don't know.
That Keaton Batman looks damn good though. Oh, the Keaton couldn't hardly move in the suit either, so the articulation might be accurate. Get the
Trump's ear circumcision put JB trying to pack more into 6-inch. JBTV likes Earth, I see.
You know, you should change your name to JBTV. It makes more sense.
Probably.
I'm just
Probably.
saying.
Probably, but I like JBTM.
I don't even know what the TM stands for. I got to be real honest.
Toy Man.
Toy
Like-
Man.
Like the DC villain Toy Man.
Ah, okay.
TV works better.
The TV does, but I pick Toy Man because like I'm a man and I collect toys. Very simple.
You're a it should be a FM fetus man.
Should I change the theme song from Plastic Man to Fetus Man? Maybe I should.
The Val
You should
Kilmer
be like JB Fetus.
Oh, here's a good.
for $50, man. These don't look bad at all.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Should be BJTM, I guess.
Have you seen this thing pop up?
I
Nice.
have. I'm not. I mean, it looks cool, except like you can't really do anything with it. I mean, maybe I could use it if I. I mean, it looks like it might be big enough for 1/18 scale.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
not sure. I'd have to
well,
see it in
is-
person.
Look there, it's $125.
Mhm.
Why is it $125?
I don't
Because
know.
it's Super 7. Because they charge crazy prices for stuff.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Well, the funny thing is, JB is my first and last initials to my name. That's why it's JB.
Segue into this is their Super 7's going to start releasing their figures at retail. Not just like every now and then, especially like in the collectible section, you're getting retro carded Thundercats. Very little accessories, but you're still, to me, at a $35 price point, they're still too high for.
That's what the regular ones with all the accessories should be.
Yes.
How tall are they?
Well,
They're
the
7-inch.
7-inch scale.
7 inches. Okay.
This is their same body they're doing with the light up eyes with the camel toe biceps.
So these are going to be regular retail, like not like collector.
Right.
Okay.
These are exclusive to Target though. And
Okay.
apparently the pre-order for Lino's already sold out.
If they hit my
People
local
like
Target,
camel toe biceps.
if they hit my local Target, I might pick up the Lino just to see how it is. But I agree, there should be way more accessories with the figure, especially for a $30-some price point. Because at least, well, and we've talked about
Better sculpting.
yeah,
Human biceps don't have a split down the middle.
They don't look like a vagina.
yeah.
No.
I mean, look at Bobby Val. We talk negative about him all the time, a lot on the channel. But
Who?
you gotta admit, he priced his
Oh,
figures.
what you talking about?
With all
You got a problem with Dr. Bobby Fallon? Who are you talking about?
What are you, some kind of Vala bigot? The man is a god to toys. Come
So
on.
you get one accessory and it's $35.
Yeah, no.
This one you get the glove and.
I'm
sword.
sorry. Okay, look, and I know I give McFarlane a lot of shit, but that's because I expect a lot out of him because I actually like that company. But McFarlane is doing 7-inch figures with all the articulation and a ton more accessories than that for $22.99. You know what I mean? Like, no.
And they're calling these deluxes. Deluxes?
Yeah, no.
You don't have any accessories. How are they on deluxe?
They're pricing their figures in the same price point as NECA.
unless, of course, they're thinking, oh,
NECA, who's knocking it out of the... You can pick that up, or you can pick up a freaking fucking Gargoyles figure, which is light
Which
years
comes with
better.
accessories. Same
Yeah.
price.
It's the
I
same
could probably-
price. Gargoyles are that.
I could probably give y'all a guess why they call these deluxe figures. Because the packaging as well.
The Godzilla at $35 is kind of.
Godzilla- Nice, but it's not going to pose worth anything.
What's
No.
the size on that?
It's 5.5 inches tall.
Yeah,
and
5.5 inches tall. Nobody wants a Godzilla that's shorter than a freaking McFarlane figure.
Yep, they're tiny.
I mean, this figure poses way better than the one they're selling for $35-something.
Is that the was that Mattel?
Well,
This
look
is the I got this from Super 7 version 2, but it's the Motu body.
well, Mattel actually designed that body. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying it came from Super 7, but it's Motu.
Look at this articulation, man. It's just a swivel. A swivel.
Great, and it's not worth
And
$30-something.
Knee bit. There's
If that was 2 feet tall, I'd be all over that.
Higher Toys does better articulation on Godzilla figures than Super 7.
yeah. There's no point in doing that. This went up for pre-order. A little more expensive than I was expecting.
Yes,
Most people
$70.
were priced $70,
Not worth $70.
and there's his legs have no articulation.
Which means they're charging $40 for Lockjaw.
The only articulation is in his ankles.
$45. Sorry, $45 just for Lockjaw.
They're charging.
Shoulders and the ankles are the only articulation.
Is this exclusive?
No.
I see him charging $40
Yeah,
because, like, well,
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in it at that price. Lockjaw. I'm sorry. I would love to have a Lockjaw. I could give a crap about Crystal. I would like to have a Lockjaw, but not when you're basically paying $45 for him.
you're paying for you're buying a bulldog for $40.
Yeah, I mean it's at $70. If you figure she's a $25 figure, he's a $45 figure.
She's a $20 figure, not $25. That first off, she's only a $20 figure. Probably less than
25
that.
is standard retail now, TV.
I know,
Standard retail's
but
$25, which means you're paying $45 for a barely articulated Lockjaw.
I know. I'm saying, for being realistic,
No,
these-
I'm sorry. I'll wait till that goes on clearance at Target.
I'm just saying, Marvel Legends, we know they're only $20 figures. They're not $25 worth it. But no. Plus,
I mean,
this-
I'd
plus,
love,
actually,
like I said, I'd
I've
love to
been
have Lockjaw
Lockjaw forever, but
not
$70
paying that for Lockjaw.
there's no window on the packaging either.
I like Inhumans as much as the next guy, but I'm not that big of a Inhumans fan that I need this figure.
Someone said that foot looked like a turd.
It kind of did,
Yeah.
but he's crouched. It's fine. But
Yeah.
It's weird that when they did Zabu and did all the articulation in each of the legs, then they do Lockjaw.
well, look at what they've been doing with freaking G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? Whether it's Fiona or like all the they're doing some great. Yeah, that figure.
Smaller Steel Dog over here,
I've got
and,
Timber
all,
over on
and
my shelf.
every joint in its leg is articulated.
Mm-hmm.
I got Timber over here with Snake Eyes, and he's a great figure.
So why in the world will they? And then they turn around and charge
I think Hasbro.
$20 for it. And
I'll tell you what it probably is. It's because, well, we're finally giving people what the fans have been wanting, and that's Inhumans. Finally. And we know since fans have been begging for Inhuman characters, we're going to charge more money out of them.
Nah, that's not the reason they go for.
No,
They're just going. It's a lot of tooling. They're wanting. They're wanting us to pay up front for all the tooling.
that too.
Again, this is going to go on clearance at Target.
Mm-hmm.
So just wait. Just wait.
I like Lockjaw as much as the next guy, but too much.
We're getting a little teaser of King of Fighters, Storm Joe. And I got
I hear a ring. wind chimes.
And that's all we got. We got this little one teaser picture from King of Fighters. So it's one of the things Storm Collectibles did. Well, they did one character and they haven't done R2. They'll get these licenses and not make anything. That's what happened with Street Fighter. They sat on it forever. Well, Mortal Kombat pulled
That
it
on
off.
it so long, and then it went to freaking Jada, and Jada knocks it out of the park, and they're like, "Oh shit, we got to start pumping out some figures."
Now Jada will
I
probably
lost Mortal Kombat, which I wouldn't be surprised to see Jada do Mortal Kombat, but I don't think Mortal Kombat is popular as it used to be too. Though, Street Fighter still got like a nostalgia, like the
Street Fighter, I think, I don't know. I mean, I've always liked Street Fighter better, so I'm gonna be biased. So I don't know if it's, but you know.
I like the earlier Mortal Kombat better. If they're going to do Mortal Kombat, do like the first two games. But other than that,
I mean, the
Oh,
third. I mean, the Ultimate Mortal Kombat game was fun because you got to be all the characters in one game. But
oh, talk about overpriced, man. $75 for this set.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're new and all new sculpts and articulated, but
are they glow in the dark?
I don't know.
I didn't think that was glow in the dark.
I mean, they look like they could be, but I don't know.
This
If they were, it would definitely say it.
Yeah, I don't think they are. But
Yeah, I'm a big zombie fan, but no.
it's recreating the movie poster thing, but that's overpriced. I know these are bigger scale. They're 8-inch clothed, but that seems awful high for what they used to do for the 8-inch stuff. We're getting a Hot Toys Beetlejuice, which is kind of duh. They get the movie opening this weekend.
Yep, I'm going to see it first thing tomorrow morning.
Nice.
I'm excited.
And Michael Keaton's getting to reprise a lot of his roles from the 80s.
Yeah. And he should too. I love Michael Keaton. He's awesome. I can't think of any bad Michael Keaton movies.
I don't think I can think of any. But
I mean, except for Flash, but that wasn't his fault.
Best part?
only reason spent money, anybody spent money to go see that movie was to go watch his part.
Yeah, it was because of him. Yeah.
I'll say one movie he was great in that my wife actually enjoyed. Knox Goes Away.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one just came out beginning of the year, I think. It's not very old. It was only like 6 months old. It's a really good movie.
We watched on digital, and I have never heard her say that she wanted to watch a movie again until we saw that one.
Yeah, no, it's a really good movie.
It is.
We're getting Hyatt Toys doing a Captain Pike.
Yep.
And this is in the 3 3/4 inch scale, 1/18 scale.
It's
I'm
the
waiting for
it's the JJ verse Captain Pike.
Yeah,
It's a good looking figure. Like it's a good looking figure.
I'm
they've been
waiting
doing, Hyatt Toys. That must be the license they have because they're always the only ones they've been doing is the JJ verse.
Yeah.
I want to see them do Captain Kirk. Is who I want them to do in 6-inch scale.
NECA Tricerodon Gladiator.
Toy Games was talking about this last night. Last night, Yoda Jerk saying it's a dinosaur underwear. I saw this at my local Target.
It does look like an underwear, a Triceratops man in tidy whities.
Yeah, because I made a comment. Doesn't that look a little too white?
They're silver, but they're gray, whatever. But
Like if you repaint the lining on, if you repaint the entire thing and make it full white, it's gonna look like tidy whities.
not sure why they have that kind of teeth since they're Triceratops. But this is awesome. John Nada.
It's a great looking figure.
Just in a scale I don't like.
Wish it wasn't 12-inch scale, but it's a great looking figure.
What is price? Oh, it's $252.
Yeah, it's Mondo, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it is probably the best looking Roddy Piper likeness I've seen.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Ultimate Edition that I've got, they got Roddy Piper's likeness, or at least
They never get his hair right though. They make his hair the wrong color.
Yeah, his hair. Let me see. I got him over here.
But that looks
His
like
hair is his hair looks a little red on my figure, but it does look like him in the face at least.
That's not John Nada.
No, we're talking Roddy Piper, the person.
No, we were talking about John Nada.
Okay,
the.
I like this.
I don't get the alien face on John Nada though.
Toy Games, come on here, explain this. The reason why he's got the alien face. He said he was a big fan of this movie.
Oh, I know all about the movie.
I know that movie inside and out, and
Yeah.
he never has that face in the movie.
I don't even know what the aliens are supposed to be called.
Yeah, they never say the name. That's not. I mean, yeah, that's
It was told in like in a novel type thing.
Yeah.
Was it the Mesmerizers? I think. What they were revealed to be called. Got it. I don't get the alien head.
I would like to see NECA tackle this and do it as a 1/12 scale, because I think they could
I
get
have the WWE one, the movie one.
the WWE one's good. It's a really good figure, but it should have come with weapons and everything.
We're getting some more NECA Universal Monsters, which getting the black Frank. Great. I would love to see NECA get like young Frankenstein. We need more like Mel Brooks stuff.
we need some Blazing Saddle figures.
Oh, I would so buy Blazing Saddle figures.
Yep.
But, the Beetlejuice stuff is just figurines, statues, and reissues of older figures.
Yeah, it's in that tiny terrors aesthetic, which is fine, but
Just watch. The movie does really well. They're going to be making better action figures of Beetlejuice.
Oh, absolutely.
They will.
Little entertainment news that we got.
oh yeah, I heard about this.
Being cast as Evil Lyn in the movie that will never be made. They've had so many different like productions of He-Man, like live actions. Like they'll make a casting announcements and never do anything with it.
Yeah. Oh no, you're 100% right. They're not going to make this movie.
Nobody wants to touch it because of what Canon did with their version.
Well, the fan movie is going to do better than this. If you have pay attention to that.
By the way, my opinion, horrible choice for Evil Lyn.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I like that actress, but I'm not as Evil Lyn.
Who would you cast as Evil Lyn?
Honestly, like, and her acting ability is not. I mean, she's okay in a couple of things, and then she's awful in other things. But I think it's because she only ever gets cast because of how she looks. But honestly, I could see like Megan Fox being Evil Lyn. No, I'm serious, dude.
Yeah, if you want Evil Lyn to be,
She's been good. There's been a couple of movies where she was cast out of type, not because she was just hot, and she actually does a pretty decent job. I don't know how good of an actress she really is, because most of the time she just gets cast because of how she looks, and she usually gets cast as characters that don't have a lot to do and don't have the best dialogue. So it's kind of hard to determine how good of an actress she is, but I think somebody, and I'm not saying her specifically, but somebody like that. Evil Lyn should be like evil hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
but
I
there's
see
plenty of
somebody
Arthur
like a Megan Fox type, as far as looks goes.
well, you
playing
can't
that
just have
character.
looks. You have to have somebody who can act as well.
This is a fan film, and it's going. They actually look like the characters they're supposed to play.
Hmm? When does this come out?
Well, it's a Kickstarter right now. They're needing funding. to
Oh,
do it.
okay. So it's going to be made. It's just they're needing. All right. And the costumes look great.
They actually look like what they're supposed to look like. And
Mhm.
they won't look like that
Which-
in the
which-
official live action.
Which this will prove that Canon could have made an actual Master of the Universe film if they tried, but they didn't want to.
Oh, this is the second one. They've done one of these before.
Oh,
Well, the thing with Canon was if you there's a really good documentary on Canon and what happened with that movie, and Canon had been on a roll for quite a while throughout the 80s, and because they did Superman 4. I don't know if anybody remembers this. They actually did that awful Superman 4. And at the same time they were doing Superman 4, they were getting ready to do Masters of the Universe. And the bottom dropped out of the company. And they had already had everything set up. They had to figure out how to make that movie on as low a budget as possible, which is why they set it in our world instead of setting it in Eternia. Because they had, all of a sudden, they had no money to make the movie. Like right after everybody's cast, directors in, they've gotten Skeletor's costume done already. Which, by the way, Skeletor's costume was fucking phenomenal in that movie.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
movie's shit. Everything's ready to go on the movie.
Final battle, like they shot it in the dark because they ran out of money.
Yeah. So
can you rewind it, Jared? If you go back to
Tila's tits again.
go back to a certain point, you can see that his skin, that the guy who was playing He-Man, his head does not match the bodysuit.
No, that's a real body, dude.
You sure?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's a bodybuilder.
Oh, okay. All right.
People actually have muscles, JB.
It's true.
That's his real body.
You wouldn't know that from watching this show, but it's true.
Okay. They do look good, though.
You thought he was wearing a bodysuit.
I know. I've seen people cosplay as He-Man. They wore bodysuits.
That's not a money market savings commercial.
I will say that Hordak makeup looked fucking badass. That was the best looking one there was Hordak.
I hope it's
That's He-Man.
Oh, what's his face? I recognize him. He's a bodybuilder. It looks like he was a professional wrestler.
Professional wrestlers don't look like that no more. They look like regular people.
Well, they don't take steroids anymore. Not like the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I thought that looked familiar. Brian Cage. He's an AEW wrestler. I thought he looked familiar.
But,
And he can act. I've seen him do promos and stuff in the ring, and he can perform real well. He can talk. Not unlike Dolph Lundgren, who had trouble speaking English, who barely knew it.
Dolph Lundgren is.
Dolph Lundgren wasn't a wrestler.
No, but I'm saying he can actually.
He's also brilliant.
He's a genius. Dolph Lundgren's a genius, but he's fucking Norwegian or whatever, so he had a little bit of an accent.
Yeah, but at the time when they did that movie, he barely knew English. Dolph Lundgren, when they did Master of the Universe.
He knew English. He just still had a really heavy accent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, the person that's surprising when you find out, a lot of people when they met him, Jackie Chan does not speak English at all.
Oh no, yeah, he has to. When he does his movies, they read him the lines and he repeats it back, and half the time he doesn't know what he's saying.
They'll have somebody standing off screen with cue cards with phonetically pronunciations.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what makes that scene with Chris Tucker do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? No, he did not.
He didn't know.
We're getting some more cartoon figures coming out. We get the cartoon collection Ram Man.
Is anybody still collecting these though?
Yes, these are one of the hottest things that are.
I'm
out
saying
there.
y'all or anybody in the chat is what I was asking.
Yes, these things are sell out every time they go online.
I was talking about people in the chat, or y'all too. I wasn't talking about selling.
If they don't sell and nobody's collecting them,
All right.
they're the Masterverse is not what is the thing that doesn't sell well.
Okay.
You know what sucks about that is Masterverse in the last year has started getting really good.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
The next thing
It started getting really good, and I think that line is going to die.
the new Eternia stuff is just phenomenal. This is stuff that's just somebody like found a leak of a King Randor. Look at this new Evil End.
That
is
Evil End looks
fantastic
fantastic.
figure.
If it had looked like this when I was still picking them up in those first, I don't know, I think I had like 20 figures. I would not have gotten rid of them. I would have kept collecting. I would have kept those figures.
That
I'm
is
surprised you're not
fantastic.
buying them now, Matt. Well, you can. I mean, these is
Dude, I got too much stuff I collect. I had to like fucking break it up and be like, okay, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, DC, Marvel. Those are the main things.
yeah.
And now I've dipped into like I'm picking up all the Jada stuff. I have some Ninja Turtles. I have some Transformers. Like I have too much stuff, and my main four are Marvel, DC, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars.
I will be picking this up though. The
Roboto.
I've been cherry picking stuff I missed like in classics, especially the stuff I can fit in scale wise. The Beast characters and other things like that. Masterverse is taller than in classics, so Roboto being bigger than a robot, that's fine. Like Snout Spout, I missed him. Him being a little bigger.
He's
Fine.
still available on Matt. He's still available on
The
like
with the females too, they're shorter, and they actually scale classics just fine too.
that Evil End looks great, especially seeing at the convention. Like for people recording their phones in a pub, I mean, it just looks phenomenal. I guarantee it. I'll find her in my local Walmart. I'll pick her up.
What's funny enough, I was like the Evil End's the only one of the few ones I didn't get from the cartoon collection because they screwed her up. They made her yellow, like the toy.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't give her a cape.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't her skin wasn't yellow in the cartoon, and she had a cape. And they screwed up. They made her look like the toy instead of the cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's too late for them to fix it. It was already on a boat. And
Jared, look what I opened.
you finally opened up your Mezco Destro.
Yeah. I'm going to try and get the video done this weekend doing the comparison between these two.
How is it compared to that one?
You know, when I got these in, I thought it was just hands down going to be a grand slam fucking landslide for the Mezco. But I got to be honest, the Retro Destro from Hasbro is actually pretty damn good. Look, the Mezco is still better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's not as clear of a victory as I thought it would be, because this Retro Destro from Hasbro is actually a really good figure.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's a really good figure.
Well, too,
Name,
with the
Name of Hell's got 100% here. When they stopped doing the Netflix Revelation stuff, they got better.
when they're doing the new Eternia, going more classic version of characters, yes. And I will say, I like Mezco too. It's just that if you leave them sitting in your shelf for so long and they collect dust, you have to constantly clean them. And you got to worry about wear and tear on the costume. Like some people reported their Mezco's ripping, like the Wolverine figures. That's kind of why I don't collect Mezco's much.
Here's the first in-hand pictures of the retro card Cobra Commander with the chrome faceplate and the black gloves. And the proper...
I think it's just the lighting why his outfit looks so dark. Because it's supposed to be brighter than that.
I think it looks fine.
Isn't his outfit, though, supposed to be a little bit brighter? Like it's blue? Isn't it supposed to be a little bit brighter if they're doing the cartoon?
They're not really doing the cartoon.
This is cartoon version, though.
No.
Yes.
No. Where have you been? They don't do cartoon versions.
Yeah, they do. In the
Retro
card
ones are not cartoon versions. The colors are completely different.
No.
Yes. The tell me the retro card Duke is in cartoon colors.
No. The retro card back, they've been doing this where they flip flop. They'll either do a character based on the cartoon or they'll do it based on the old retro toy. Duke is based on his vintage toy. Scarlet is based on the cartoon.
No.
Yes. I'm not
No.
kidding. I watched the
That's it.
cartoon.
They're not doing the Sumbo cartoon styles. They're not. None of them are. The closest one would be the Destro that Matt just had.
The Destro and Baroness are close to the cartoon.
But the Cobra Commander looks great to me. I like the black gloves. I like the chrome faceplate. If they were doing the cartoon too, he wouldn't have the white on the top of the helmet.
Are you sure? Because I've got the Super 7. It's got the line above the helmet.
Yeah, you don't have white on top of his helmet in the cartoon.
I thought he did. Might have been. I don't know. I thought he did.
But plus can't make the colors like the exclusive one, so they got to make it different.
Oh, hey, Jared, I got a question for you.
Yes.
You want to paint a head for me?
It depends what it is.
I need to do a Rye head.
So I've got the
I
Super
don't even
7.
know what Rye is.
Which-
Rye from Valiant Comics. Rye, the futuristic
okay.
ninja.
Okay, good.
So I've got the Super 7. It's based on the
He's
cartoon.
he's pretty simple. He's just got the white face with the black. Basically, like his head is painted black, and he's got like it comes around his face and does that. It's real. It's the original version of Rye. Not all that. Not all the ones that he's had many different looks, but
I don't know.
The Cobra Commander stripe is silver on his helmet in the cartoon.
Okay, I knew he had a stripe on his helmet, but I'm like, what? He didn't?
It's one of those things where like so many people screw up with when they do with Optimus Prime. They think he's got like white thighs. It's supposed to be silver.
Okay, because I could have swore Cobra Commander had the stripe on his helmet, but okay.
Problem is though, it's not sculpted. I don't like it's not sculpted. It's just painted on.
Unlike Super 7 where they actually sculpted it, though, on his head.
Super 7, is it raised up?
It is, yes, it is.
That's wrong. It should be
Okay. Okay.
It should be a recessed area, not raised up.
It looks like it's been sculpted on, yeah. No, wait, it's not sculpted. They just
Thick
cut
paint.
a line and painted the line, just painted the lining where they lined it up at in the helmet.
And the paint looks sloppy.
It is sloppy, yeah. Then again, remember, I got this cheap. I got it on
Well, it's
clearance.
Super 7. That figure wasn't a cheap figure when it came out. It was $55.
I know. I got it under $20, so I got it cheap.
All right, that's all I got.
Matt's
Oh, yeah.
got something.
You get 7 minutes to finish up yours, Matt.
I got a couple things here.
Okay.
We got some new Motu classics.
Which is great because those were a Walmart exclusive at first, and they sold out in like 3 seconds.
Yep. So these are coming out again, which is cool. And like I said, I know we've already talked about that, but very cool there. I had a bunch more, but you went through most of them. There's only a couple you didn't get. The other one was this new Page Punchers from DC.
Yep.
The Damien looks good, although what I've seen of him, he looks too big. For this costume for Damien, he should be a little kid. And they've got him roughly the same size as the other Robin. He's
McFarlane not get skill right?
I know, isn't that crazy?
I can't believe
Oh, really?
It's ridiculous, isn't it? The Deathstroke, like I was trying to figure this out. It looks like the same one that I have, just repainted. So I think this is just a repaint with you've got the
Deathstroke,
brighter orange, and then his costume's blue here instead of on the other one is black.
The Destro is a repaint, yes.
So I don't know who's excited for this, to be honest.
Goodbye, my fingers.
But I mean, it's a thing, I guess. You know.
He's missing some stuff compared to the card back they used.
Yeah. No, he definitely is. I don't like this figure as much as the one that already came out.
I'm disappointed because I just want a classic Destro is what I want to see. A classic version. Like DCUC did.
I mean, they're fine looking figures. He does come with the unmasked head, which is fine. That's not a great unmasked head, by the way. It's okay.
The only thing I do like the fact he's actually is including unmasked heads before he would make you buy a second figure to get the unmasked head.
Yeah. So
DCUC did
I think this might be.
It is a repaint. At least when I look compared the two in pictures, it looked like it was a repaint.
No, it's not a new head sculpt. Never mind.
I was fixed to say it's a complete repaint.
Yeah. For a second there, I thought it was a new head sculpt, but it's not. So, I mean, that's coming out. Like I said, the Robin figure just looks too big from every picture I've seen of him, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's small enough because he's supposed to be a little kid at this point. He's supposed to be what? This is, he's what, 12? I think.
13.
When he first, something like that? Yeah.
I think it was 13 at this time. He was 13. I mean, he is a little too tall for a 13-year-old, but then again, if Toy Games gets this, he's going to be doing a height modification.
I also don't like this shit. This plastic upper piece with the hood, and then the way it doesn't connect to the cape.
Oh,
at this point, if you're gonna do that, then just put a plastic cape on him so that this mold looks correct. Because there's just gaps here above his shoulders where the hood is.
Is it plastic?
He didn't contour fit. If he did it right, like other companies do, and have the hard plastic piece that not hard plastic, but the softer rubber, like what the capes are usually made of, make that around the cowl and conform to the figure properly, and you can attach the cape to the back, which Bayfix does.
Yeah, but that don't look right at all. The way it pops up.
They've got an image of the hood over his head, though.
But other than the cowl piece and being too big, it is probably one of the better looking Damien figures.
Yeah, it looks good. If he's the right scale, it looks good. But that's just annoying looking. It pops off there. I don't like that. But whatever, it's still a decent looking figure.
Let's say he's roughly 15 now, is what he said.
Yeah. But those came out. That's it. You covered everything else. The only other thing I got is that's Rye.
Okay, gotcha.
He's just got a bald cap, white face, red dot, and the rest of his head's black with those marks.
What head are you thinking about it?
I'm using. You tell me if this is a good one. This is the one I want to use. I've already taken all the paint off of this Professor X head.
Yeah.
This is a mock-up I'm using. I'm not going to use this body. I am going to use these legs. But this is a mock-up I was playing around with.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm going to use that. Although, the only thing about this one is he has ears, and Rye doesn't have ears. The ears are covered over, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I know I'm going to fuck up the eyes or something. That's why I'm seeing if you can do it. Because I'm going to fuck up the eyes. I know I am.
Was it like a cowl piece he's wearing?
It's kind of. I mean, it's just a. I mean, he's got basically a bald head. I mean, later on they give him like a ponytail and shit, but that's not the version I want. I want the original version. But I just want the. It's like just a bald cap or something on his head. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of like a cowl, but it just goes around his head. It doesn't go down his neck or anything like that.
All right.
Anyway, that's all I got, and just in time too. I got 1 minute to spare.
Yeah, like I said, I'll get the review. I'll do the review tomorrow, and I'll get it uploaded. And I'll let you know whenever I get it done, Matt, of the Sonic figure.
Okay, cool.
So,
sweet.
That's about it.
All righty. Well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for coming out.
Geek Chat tomorrow, Matt?
Yep. Geek Chat tomorrow. I'm going to go see Beetlejuice in the morning, so we'll talk about Beetlejuice, see if it's any good.
Beetlejuice.
All right.
Don't say it 3 times.
On the Geek Fusion tomorrow night, and we got the Whip It on Sundays, and JB's got a review coming up on
tomorrow.
Figures.
I'll have a review of tomorrow at 3. So,
and we'll catch y'all next time.
Later, guys.
Ninja vanish.